Remember, bro, you gotta learn how to put yourself first, you know? Of course, keep God first, but, realistically, make sure you're putting yourself first. And when I say putting yourself first, I mean, like, before, you do something that can hurt your pockets financially, hurt you, emotionally, mentally. As a young man, bro, I'm learning, like, I gotta put myself first. How can a man provide or be a provider if he's not putting himself first? You get what I'm saying? And that's just something I've been like learning, and I just been like lately working on myself, taking it slow. You get what I'm saying? Taking it very slow, because at the end of the day, it's a process. There's no reason for me to be in a rush to get this or get that. I'm going to enjoy this process of life. I'm going to change my perspective. Yes, who don't have bad days, but it's all about what you do about it. You know. You guys could check out my other video. Where I talked about just how you react to things. And rewatching my videos, bro, I learned a lot. You know, and I'm just learning, bro, to like really put myself first. Care for my mental health. You know, encourage myself, push myself. And just speak life to myself overall. Because at the end of the day, all I got is me. You know, and if I don't encourage myself, how will I be able to show up for others? If I don't pray or ask God to strengthen me, how can I even show back up on this channel and do what I do? So it's very deep for me. I also noticed that I lost subscribers. Now I'm at 347 subscribers when I was at 350. And, it kind of bothered me a little bit, but at the end of the day, you know, was gain without a few losses. You know, in order to gain more, you gotta lose. You gotta lose. So I'm gonna just keep pushing, keep striving, and just overall, putting myself first, making sure that it's helpful to me in any type of way, in any type of situation. I only want to be around those who are going to encourage me, lead me the right way, and just continue to pour in me as I pour into them. And no more overwhelming myself, no more stressing about what I have or don't have, because eventually I'll have it. And then eventually I'll see that it's not even all what it's meant to be. Because one thing I learned about this life, bro, is not what you think it is. And I also said this before, a lot of stuff just be more responsibility at the end of the day. You may see people show off new houses, cars, you know, more money. But at the end of the day, it always comes with more responsibility, more problems. You get what I'm saying? In this life, you're forever going to have problems. That's why God exists, because God is the answer. But He created everything. So it's like, if you don't depend on God, bro, how will that problem ever get solved? And if you don't have a problem, how will you even know that God is real? Or how will you ever even learn how to pray? So I'm just like really starting to change my perspective on things, bro. That at the end of the day, I'm going to keep pushing. And I think you should do the same. Keep striving to be great. Keep working towards yourself. Aim to just be in a better place this year, because things will work out only if you believe and work towards it. And that's what this channel is about: encouragement, growth, real life lessons. I'm keeping it. I'm going to always keep it raw, but I'm also going to invite others to talk on my channel as well, to learn from them, to learn their experiences, to change my perspective, because I don't know it all. I really don't know much, honestly. But a lot of things that I did learn came from me failing or trying. I never figured it out though. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. And remember, keep God first, but also put yourself first. I catch y'all.